Hello guys, HobbyMan07 here, and today we're starting something new. So for this series, we'll be looking at websites and how they've changed and how the companies have changed until now, the present day. So today's episode, we're doing Microsoft. So let's look at the modern day Microsoft first. Microsoft Office 365 with Teams, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook, OneDrive, a movie maker, and an antivirus. You can see that you have a Windows 11 tab to install Windows 11 on your computer. You can buy Xbox games and consoles straight from the Microsoft website. The Surface Pro, the Surface Laptop, Xbox Series S. Microsoft now has AI solutions. And yeah, everything that Microsoft has now will be in the modern day. So now we're on the Wayback Machine. Let's take it back to, let's say, 2015, back when Windows 10 came out. So let's go to October 17th. Just got to find the right one here. So if we wait a second, it's going to redirect to the correct date. Any moment now, it'll load. So here we are, October 16th, 2015. So this is when Windows 10 came out. They still had the Surface. Back then, it was the Surface Book Pro 4, running Windows 10, obviously, with the Microsoft Pencil, whatever you call it. Apple's version is called the Apple Pencil. Back then, Microsoft had a Microsoft Band compete with the Apple Watch. And then you have the Lumia 950 phone. Of course, Windows 10. And this is back in the time where Microsoft had many different versions of Windows for all their operating systems. So Windows 10 Enterprise was the entry level OS. You have the Microsoft Cloud for the Special Olympics. Let's take a look at the Microsoft Office. Microsoft Edge was also released this year. Yeah, it's taken a while. So this is how Office looked back in 2016, which is should still be the same. Let's go back. Now we're gonna go back to 2012 when no 2013 when Windows 8.1 came out. We're waiting for it to redirect. Here we are. Windows 8.1 is running on the Surface Pro. No, Surface RT. Microsoft partnered with Nokia at one point. And it's very simple. As you can see, Microsoft Office is here. Windows 8 is the only one here too. Internet Explorer. Microsoft's old web browser. Here's Microsoft Office back in 2013. Office 365 was a thing back then where you pay monthly for it. And now let's go back to, let's wait for this to load here. Go back to 2010, Microsoft Office 2010 came out. Let's go to November 12th. Sorry if I'm coughing a lot. I got a sore throat. This is before Microsoft's logo changed. So you can see it looks a lot different. As you can see, Microsoft Office is visible at the very front of the page. They had something called the Windows Phone 7, like Windows 7. You can download a free trial from here. You could get IE8 from right here. And that is pretty much everything from Microsoft 2010. Oh, and not to mention Zune used to be a thing to compete with iTunes and iPod back in the day. And also, you could also get Windows Vista and Windows XP still from here because both operating systems still had support from Microsoft back then. A Windows Server like Windows Server 2008 at the time. You could buy Windows 7 straight from Microsoft, which was new back then. Now let's go back just 1 year to 2009 when Windows 7 came out. So let's just say August. Windows Server 2008 Hyper-V was a thing back then, obviously, due to what it says right here. IE, Microsoft Pinpoint, whatever that is. Windows Media Player. Man, it's been a long time since I used Windows. As you can see, I'm using a Mac right now. They had a video on Resume. Let's take a look at that if we can. Apparently, it's here, but you can't watch it. So, let's go back. You can see all your earlier window versions from here. So, let it redirect. And let's see. Windows XP, Windows Me, Windows 2000, and Windows 98. We're not far enough back yet, but we'll check those out when we get to those years. Let's go back now to 2006 in December. Windows Vista was just about to come out. Microsoft Visual Studio 2005, similar to iLife, which was Apple's thing back then. Microsoft used to train IT people. Let's check out Windows. As you can see, Windows Vista's right here. Since this is all messed up, I can't really click on any of the links because it might not go there. But it's still advertising Windows XP because Windows Vista wasn't out to the public yet. It was only like specially ordered by this time. It wasn't released for the public and computer manufacturers to get it on their computers until February 2007. Let's check out Office 2007 while we're at it. Let it keep redirecting itself. And here we are, Office 2007. There's not much to see here. This is December 6th of 06. But this is taking a while to load, so let's go back. And that is a Microsoft website back in 2006. Now we're going to go back to 2003 when this speculated Windows Longhorn was out. Was talking about publicly. Windows XP was the newest operating system back then. So first we're going to take a look at that. And then there was also an Office 2003. They have different packs of things you can get, like Power Toys, like kids games, Windows Media Player 9, Windows Movie Maker, and digital photography. You have something called Windows Family, which is basically explains how it's good for usage with families. Now, Office 2003, MSN was a thing back then. A little fun fact about MSN is you guys know that Microsoft actually made like a cable box back then with like a MSN TV. Yeah, that's MSN TV is what it was called. SharePoint was a thing back then. And this is Office 2003. Nothing much. It's a basic Word, PowerPoint, Excel, OneNote, yeah. Let's go back to 2001. This is before Windows XP. Windows XP did not come until October of 2001. As you can see, I go to Windows. Windows XP Developer Preview was there. But you can look at Windows 2000 and Windows Me that practically nobody used. All the consumers were still using Windows 98. And you could get a Windows XP beta, like I said. And there's only 2 snapshots in 1998. Let's take a look at Microsoft back in 08. 1998. I keep getting confused with dates here. the website was very small. You could get a Microsoft Office 2000 preview. There's Microsoft.net, Windows 2000 is still in its developer preview. Oh, it went straight up to 2001. That's why. Office XP was a thing, but since Wayback Machine went too far ahead of itself. Well, everyone, that's the evolution of the Microsoft website. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.